I was 46 years old when the letter arrived. No return address, no postage mark I recognized. Just my name, spelled correctly, written by someone who knew exactly who I was and where I lived. Inside was a single sheet of paper and a burner phone taped to it. The paper read, "Search and rescue. Short-term contract. High risk. Exceptional compensation." That was it. No signature. No explanation. I stared at it longer than I should have. My hands were steady, but something in my chest tightened in a way it hadn't in years. I'd been out for almost a decade. Officially retired. Unofficially, unfinished. The phone rang that night. A calm voice. Male. Professional. He didn't ask if I was interested. He asked if I was available. I asked what we were searching for. There was a pause. "People," he said. "And something they found." I said yes before he finished the sentence. 2 weeks later, I was on a military transport plane with 7 others. No unit patches, no flags. Every man on that aircraft carried himself the same way. Quiet, watchful, efficient. Former operators. Different backgrounds, same eyes. We didn't talk much. The briefing came mid-flight. A remote research facility. Off the grid, scientists had gone dark after reporting a breakthrough discovery. Beneath the ice, some kind of structure. Not human-made, not natural either. Officially, we were extracting survivors. Unofficially, we were retrieving assets. When someone asked what kind of threat we were facing, the handler's answer stuck with me. "We don't know," he said, "but it's intelligent, and it doesn't want to be found." No one laughed. We landed just before nightfall. Snow, wind, darkness stretching forever. The facility loomed ahead, silent, half-buried, lights flickering weakly. I felt it then. That familiar sense, like being watched by something that knew exactly what I was. The first body was frozen into the wall. Not slumped, not collapsed, embedded, like something had thrown him hard enough that the concrete gave way before his bones did. His face was twisted in terror, mouth open, eyes wide and glassy. We moved inside in pairs. The facility was torn apart from the inside. Bulkhead doors peeled open. Steel bent inward. Blood everywhere, but not sprayed, smeared, dragged. Then we heard it. A sound like metal breathing. Low, rhythmic, moving through the walls. One of the team disappeared first. Just gone. 1 second he was behind me. The next there was a wet sound and nothing where he'd been standing. No scream. Another went when something dropped from the ceiling and wrapped around his head. Pulled him straight up like he weighed nothing. His rifle clattered to the floor. We opened fire. It didn't slow it down. The thing moved wrong. Too fast, then too slow. Like it wasn't bound by momentum. Its shape kept shifting. Limbs splitting. Reconnecting, folding into impossible angles. It learned quickly. Every tactic we used once stopped working the second time. By the time we reached the lower levels, half the team was dead. That's where we found the survivors. 2 scientists, alive, shaking. One of them kept whispering. The same sentence over and over. "It listens." They led us to the chamber. The structure beneath the ice wasn't a building. It was a body, massive, ancient, and waking up. The thing we'd been fighting wasn't the threat. It was the immune response. When it realized we were leaving, with the scientists, it tried to stop us. Hard. The extraction turned into a running firefight through corridors, collapsing behind us. The creatures came from everywhere. Walls, floors, the air itself. Men I'd trusted with my life were torn apart in seconds. One sacrificed himself to seal a blast door, buying us time. Another stayed behind with the explosives, detonating them manually when the thing tried to follow. By the time we reached the surface, it was just me and the scientists. The facility was coming down, snow and steel crashing together as something beneath the ice screamed, not in sound but in pressure, in vibration, in rage. The helicopter arrived late. We barely made it. As we lifted off, I saw the ice below crack open, something enormous shifting underneath, reshaping the land itself. They told me later the site was erased, satellites blinded, records wiped. The scientists were taken somewhere secure. I was paid more money than I'd ever seen, and then they told me the truth. What we'd recovered wasn't a discovery, it was a warning. That thing under the ice had been asleep for thousands of years, and now it knew we existed. The handler asked if I'd be willing to stay on retainer. I didn't hesitate, because for the first time since I left the service, I felt like I was exactly where I belonged.